Hi, my name is John Fitzgerald, and I'm a partner at Berdon LLP and chair of our law firm services practice. Today I'm joined by John Araneo, Managing Director and General Counsel of Align Cybersecurity. John, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, John.
The SEC just announced that they just introduced a new SEC enforcement division surrounding cybersecurity. Can you talk a little bit about what that means?
Certainly. So I think that's definitely a sign of the times. The SEC, prior to this announcement about this new enforcement division that focuses specifically on cybersecurity, disclosed that they were subject to their own breach. So I think they've recognized that cybersecurity risk management is an ongoing process, and it needs to trickle down from the top to the bottom of every organization. This unit that they've just invested in and created will allow the professionals at cybersecurity to monitor market activity that uses inside financial information for wrongdoing. So they're excited about that. The SEC has increased in size over the past 8 years tremendously, but more importantly, the last 2 or 3 years, their capabilities in technology have been considerable.
Do you think that this new SEC enforcement division will increase compliance costs to not only public companies, but it'll have a trickle-down effect to law firms? Because if law firms working with public clients will have to achieve the same level of security as the public companies.
Indeed it will. There are a variety of factors that are converging right now. For example, New York State this year implemented its own regulation, which is a remarkable piece of legislation in many fronts, but one that it's gotten a lot of comments about is the breadth of the regulation. So the regulation requires what we're seeing as sort of a common anatomy of cybersecurity controls. Have a policy, appoint a cybersecurity manager, talk to your vendors. The regulation not only addresses the covered entities that are subject to the legislation, but all those entities, service providers. So even if I, as a consultant, was not subject to the regulation, if one of my clients was, then I'm subject to complying with all those controls. So the compliance costs will continue to increase.